He came up to the window in the mist, as I'd seen him often before. But he was solid then, not a ghost. And his eyes were fierce, like a man's when angry. He was laughing when he turned to look back over the belt of trees, glinting in the moonlight, to where the dogs were barking. Then he began promising me things, not in words, but by doing them. Have you seen that awful den of hellish infamy, with the very moonlight alive with grisly shapes, and every speck of dust that whirls in the wind, a devouring monster in embryo? Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make.
Hey, Vampire Logan here. I think my voice can be heard. It is a little quiet today, so I'm gonna try to speak directly into the mic. Yeah, we're here for Curse of Strahd, episode 44, I believe. And yeah, any update, Jesse?
Nope. We're gonna go straight into recap. What happened last time?
Oh, well, we started the session back in the obviously sunny place of Malibu, and we're having a beach party. No, we're in the Amber Temple, and I'm live reporting as Fallon gets.
I got fucking smacked.
But
Finger
before
death.
that, what
You
actually
guys just-
happened?
Started in the after the Amber sarcophagi.
Right. We had some struggle getting out. There was some deliberation about how we were getting out of the hole, but eventually we just had Fallon climb out, and then Fallon helped other people out. We then went down that hall with the cracked, like, everything. Like, the floors were cracked.
Floors, yep.
Can we get the
And
map
there
up?
was that... Well, we tried to open the door down at the sarcophagi room, and we found it was locked, and we're like, no, we're not going to bust the door, because that would be a bad choice. So then that's why we went up. We went into a room, and
There was an
we-
apprentice.
there was a guy, yeah. And his name was Villainous or something. I couldn't tell you.
Vilnius.
That's what I remember as Cora is like.
Mhm.
The person is named Villainous, huh?
He
But, okay,
looks sketchy.
he looks sketchy. Vilnius.
Vilnius, yep.
Okay. And he told us a story about how he and his master went into the Amber Temple. They were promptly attacked, ? And they got separated.
They got attacked by a
Amber
different
Golem.
set of flaming skulls.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then there was an Amber Golem, and this dude fucking booked it as fast as he could and hid in a room where the Amber Golem couldn't get him.
And for some odd straight reason, I was like, what if the Amber Golem didn't actually want to hurt him? Maybe it was just doing its thing. And then it definitely did, in fact, want to hurt him. It was just dumb and didn't understand that doors work. How doors do.
It was.
Well, the door was
It
too
didn't
small.
fit through the door. Yep.
It could break. Look, I would say it could probably break the wall if it really wanted to. It could have. I just think it was too dumb to process that it wasn't. It was able to do so. Perhaps. At the time, I thought it was maybe a friendly golem, but apparently not. And
Named
now
Casper?
yeah.
It wasn't named Casper.
We found out pretty quickly it wasn't a friendly golem because we
He didn't
turned
have to
the
go too
corner.
far.
This
and
golem is
Fallon
not
gets
friendly.
yeeted. this golem. We fought it. We killed it. It had a pretty cool thing that it could stun you
Stun?
with its fists.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's
Has
what
a
it could
magic
do.
stun or
Or was
something.
it slow? It was slow.
Slow?
Low. Yep.
Slow or stun?
I think it was slow.
It was slow. It was
Okay.
annoying.
Yes, it was slow.
I
got
think both
slowed.
Yeah, welcome to
Yeah.
Filbert's world.
Fallon and Rams
Not
got
slow in the
got by
brain,
that.
just slow.
We got, yeah.
Yes, Alan
Um,
did, and I'm still mad about it.
we
I
got
feel like
we
we
started
turned
to
a corner and
discover it.
Fallon got yeeted is a pretty good description of actually a lot of our.
Yeah, we just turn a corner and Fallon gets yeeted across the room. That's kind of
Yeah,
Fallon. You go, girl. You're a go-getter.
that's what she's
Go
there
get them
for.
walls. So after Fallon's wall splat and this subsequent fight, we explored a little bit more up top, and we kind of, did our whole try to uncover different rooms. Eventually, we got to a room where we could see the head of the statue, and we know, based on our tarot card reading, that there should be something in that statue, perhaps.
It might want to be our
someone in
friend.
there that's helpful.
It's definitely not person who's helpful, because as soon as Fallon jumped across to go, let's say, greet the greet the head, she got blasted again. Wall
Yeah.
splat and into the arms of a statue angel.
It was fucking rude. I was literally about to just be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then the guy was like, "What if you died?"
Yeah.
Yep.
How about
It's-
Finger of Death?
Like,
Perfect.
how about I don't like that.
Yeah, and the you guys encountered the person in your tarot card reading that was supposed to be a friend already. This one was something else. This one was.
What was it?
It was like something we're supposed to find, like a magic item or something in his head.
No, this
Like a
was
secret.
Nope. This
Nope.
was. I'm sure. I'll go check. I'm home now.
I got it here.
I'll go check.
too.
How dare you give me the finger of death?
I don't know.
This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy.
Oh,
So we're gonna
Why are we-
find
why are we
Strahd's
even here?
diary or something. Cool. Where he's
Is
gonna
that
be like,
really
"Dear
worth it?
diary, my wife died. Dear diary, my fiance died. Dear diary, I killed an entire part of race
Spoilers.
of
I
women.
killed all the women of a race because I hate women."
Dear diary, I think my brother stole my girl. Dear diary, I killed him. That's what we're gonna find.
Literally, his entire diary would just be like, "I love her.
Hmm.
She's dead. I killed him. I killed her. I love her." It's like, Jesus, bro.
he just took her. I can't believe this.
To be fair,
I
it
have
would
a
be
ton
an
of writing to do
entertaining
right now.
read. It would be a very entertaining read, and Cora
It
would
be for a
devour
few
it.
fucking
Stop taking
pages,
notes.
and then it would just be like, "Dude, I think you're the problem."
Cora needs to understand the problem so that she can give him proper therapy. That's how we understand our enemy. I read his diary and I give him therapy.
Mhm.
Like, and how did that make you feel?
And how did that make you feel? Well, I killed them. That should explain it. Well,
And do you think that was a healthy reaction?
Okay. And so here we join our group with Fallon on the arms of the statue. The darkness has been dispelled. There is a fellow inside in a blue robe with gold spectacles who's cast a spell, a zap out the eye of this statue, and nailed Fallon for 32 hit points of damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it fucking hurt.
And it's your
left
guys'
mark.
turn in combat.
Oh, here we are.
Well,
So-
Fallon's first reaction is,
So we observed Fallon shrivel.
Yeah,
Weird.
it makes a sound, and you can see the beam as it arcs out through the room, and of course she makes a noise. It's something like, I don't know, Fallon. What do you sound like when this thing hits you?
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Ow,
Is
what
it-
the fuck?
Is it the
Yeah.
Wilhelm scream?
That's about what I remember you saying. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Clearly, something has not gone to plan.
Well, that's
That's
bad.
not how you greet guests.
All right. So if I go first, I will cast bless because I think she's gonna need it.
Or
Makes
You're
sense.
gonna need it.
And who else? Who else gets the benefit of blessings?
Alrighty, I got to bring up my character sheet here, and it's a little slow. Let's see how many slots I have left. I've only used 1 second level slot. So
Is that spiritual weapon still going?
Mm-hmm.
who's in
Should be.
sight?
It's by the
Right now?
Amber Golem. It hasn't been moved since then.
Okay.
No. Oh, the spiritual hammer.
All
Yeah.
The
right.
spiritual weapon. I can't move
There's a
it.
little
So
blue axe on the map for it.
I can't
He
move it.
is going to cast it at first level, and it's going to be. Actually, he's going to cast it at second level. He's going to get all the other members of the party. There you go.
Oh, great.
Okay.
There you go. Bless, cast.
Now, those of you that are standing on the raised platform here that Fallon jumped from, you can't see into the head from here. You can only see into it from the front. And roll perception.
And Sasha's going to go, that looked painful.
But I did
That's
dispel
easy
the
to
darkness so we can see it.
Yes. Yep.
Jeez.
Darkness is gone.
Another one of those days.
25.
Yeah, Cora and Shabaka, you can definitely see behind the statue. There are footprints on the ground. You can't see where they. You can't see any way into the statue, but you can see that somebody's been walking. On the frozen floor towards the back of the statue.
Oh, I hope the entrance is not in the butt.
No, that would be far too high. It's like it's
30
more than
feet
it's like
tall,
50
right?
feet tall. So
Yeah.
like the butt is like 25 feet off the ground.
That's a tall butt.
Like something right out of South Park.
Oh no, we have to enter the butt.
God, Bill, put a satellite dish up here.
no, I said I'm vetoing this. No South Park voices. I can't do that.
Stop the recording right now.
I will leave.
No. No.
Then we switch-
Oh,
Okay.
what
then we
is your
switch to Monty Python.
yeah? What are the rest of your
Okay.
actions? This is gonna be a challenge to get everybody into this.
Okay. So, I'm gonna. Okay, taking a look. Sasha is a melee fighter. Is anyone else technically melee that can't get over there without jumping and potentially falling and stuff?
He can jump, but he's not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
He just cast
Oh.
bless.
Okay, fair. It's fine. How far is this jump? You said.
It's a fully 10-foot jump, yeah.
Okay.
But you're landing on
Easier.
something kind of like weird shaped, not a floor. So there'll be a roll.
Okay, that I can completely understand. I have a -1 to athletics. Is this athletics or acrobatics?
I'd let you do either one. It's not
So-
a distance jump, which would be athletics. It's a landing.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to jump. I'm gonna get to my girly. I'm
Okay.
gonna go whoop and jump.
If I cast Moonbeam, would it go through
Oh, criminy.
like the head, or would
Mm.
it stop on the head?
You put it inside the head. That might do it.
I'd have to see inside
Cora,
the eye,
make a
right?
dex save.
Okay,
A
just
dex
that
save.
we're all going sort of simultaneously, right?
So you guys have to do one turn at a time.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we have
so I
to
was gonna
take
say,
our turns.
Cora's up right now.
my turn right after her will be using channel divinity, growing wings, and flying across. And if I can help steady her when she lands on there, I will.
You gonna do the help action?
No.
That's not.
Yeah, this is unless you have some way to
I'm
do that as a
okay.
reaction. I don't think that's gonna
No,
work.
I can't. I can't.
It's not
I'm
super
okay.
fall though. Cora, you fall. You fall 30
Yeah.
feet and take 3d6.
Ooh.
Okay, I can't
Really?
jump though. I can't fall across the thingy.
Oh, okay. A bonk. You land kind of here and then fall down off of it, landing
Fair.
down here on the other map on the bottom.
Not bonk.
I keep my spell up. But I do take 7 falling damage.
Yep.
Okay. Where did I go?
Onto the to the lower map
Floor
on the
below.
right hand side.
So, what
I'm
is
gone.
what is the situation with Fallon? Is Fallon hanging on to the eye hole
No, she's standing in like the arms, like the see how the arms are
on
kind of
on one
folded
of
in front of it,
on one of the arms?
on like the chest and arms area.
Okay, I want to
Okay.
stand. Whose turn is
Still
it
my
now?
turn. Still my turn.
Yep.
I'm just first of all, I'm just gonna Misty Step up there, and I'm a dummy because I forgot I could do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my
You're
bonus
being
action to
absolute
Misty Step
shit.
up there.
Poop.
I just ate shit,
And now you're like, okay, look.
and I'm just still prone up here. Like, okay.
Let's do that again.
Hi, girl.
Nobody look at me.
you come around here often. So yeah, I use my bonus action to do that. Do I see a man in there? Like, what do I see
Yep.
inside that?
You see an elderly gentleman with gold spectacles and a blue robe, and a smoking finger.
It's at the
How
middle
close
finger.
is he?
Like
I can.
say
Sorry.
10 feet. So, but there's the eye holes that are there's one in front of you, one in front of Fallon. They're about 2 feet across. So it's beyond difficult terrain. It'll take. I think it might take an action to climb through one of these eyes,
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
or
just gonna.
your movement and a bonus action. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stand up. I'm gonna
Sounds good.
stand up. It's a
I will,
solid
You have just
option.
enough movement left for that.
And if I still have my action, can I Eldritch Blast him, or is he not in a position where I can do that?
Will the real Coraza please stand up?
You can see him. There's no
I'm
cover.
hearing the "It wasn't me" song.
Yeah, yeah. Go
But
for it.
I did fall, so I mean, like,
Yeah, it doesn't technically cost an action, so
okay.
I think it's about 15 movement. Yeah. Swish.
I do have Bless, but I don't think even Bless will help that.
I'll bring him up, and I will tell you what you're looking for.
Or you had a rough round, babe.
Thank you.
No, definitely
Her
not.
crown- her
17
crown
is what you're
is-
looking for.
Her crown is mildly knocked askew. It's like off center on her forehead, and she's like, "Whoa." That's Cora's
Fine.
turn. She's gonna just stand up, and that's her turn.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over.
Hey.
Bring out. I need to be able to move across her. If you wouldn't mind moving me across, drop me right on top of the head. Fill this spot with a bunch of holy spirit
Critters.
guardians with
Holy
an
critters.
extra little bump because
Okay.
because of the. Let me just click my thing here. Hold on. Channel Divinity, Celestial Revelation. Going to do a little bit of extra damage. So I'm there, and then is this an action? Just let me check. As a bonus action, that's my bonus action. And then for spells, what we got left? We'll hit Fallon with the Cure Light Wounds.
Thanks.
Oh, my rolls are just the worst today. They were last time. It's carried on. It's remembered.
Well, you know what? Still considerably better.
Okay, you're done?
Inside, those of you who can see inside the head, you can see there's like there's a bed in here, and a few items around, and it doesn't seem to be that warm, but there's a puddle on the floor of what looks like liquid water,
It's
which
his
is strange
piss.
because it's like minus 30 degrees in here, in
I
Fahrenheit.
feel a little bad because we're really just like rocking into this man's fucking home and beating the shit out of him. But
Does it
Hey.
smell
At the
like
same time,
pee?
He
Yep.
fingered
Ew.
our friend. We gotta do something about
Don't say it like
Okay.
that.
don't love that. I almost made that joke earlier and then went, no, that's gross.
The middle finger of death.
Who's
Is it?
next?
I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go.
Waz, are you done?
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna cast Aura Vitality, and use my bonus action to put 10 healing onto Fallon.
Sweet.
Does it heal anybody? Okay.
Yeah, anybody within 30 feet, I can spend a bonus action to heal for the next minute.
No, it's just, can you only pick one person?
Yeah, only one per
Okay.
bonus action.
Cool. I just hadn't heard that spell before. Cool.
I'll put it up on the thing.
I appreciate it. So
Casimir has Misty Step as well. What would you guys
God.
like him to do?
I'm almost up to full. Thanks, guys. I
Jump
don't
into,
want him
jump
actually
into
to
the room
do-
with that bastard.
I don't know about that.
But he can't see that, can he? Not
He
from where
can
he's at.
die so much quicker than many of us.
That's
True.
why I'm not.
All right,
sure.
what kind of support stuff can he do?
Let me see.
That's true. What can he do?
I'll say,
Yes,
What do
globe
you
of
do?
invulnerability.
Quickly.
Can he cast
How about-
Do
Sanctuary?
you do successfully?
how about
Can he
this?
cast
Quickly.
I'm
Sanctuary?
gonna suggest to him. Hey, Casimir, what? I saw some footsteps around the back of the statue. Can you go see if there's a back way in?
Sure. And he Misty Steps down to the floor.
And
And
wouldn't it be over
disappears
here?
off the other map.
Oh, I see.
I was just zoomed in too far, so I couldn't move them all in one go.
I see. Oh, there's a
And then he rolls
Stairs.
investigation, which he doesn't have naturally, but he is very smart. Ooh, 22.
hey,
Not bad.
right man for the
Good.
job.
None of us are smart.
Nope.
Yes, there's clearly a door down here in the ankle. Ankles.
He's like, yeah,
It's
fucking
kind of
obviously
between the legs.
idiots.
What's that?
He said, yeah, fucking obviously idiots.
Didn't want to quite phrase it that way, but
Oh, wow.
Being polite now.
and then
He's being polite since the last time we killed him.
We? What is this we you speak of?
Cool. And that's turn. So
That's everybody,
he's
yeah.
up.
I haven't gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
Continue.
By
fine.
the way, first of all, can you hear a really loud fan noise?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Thank God, because I have a fan and it's very loud, but I'm very hot. So,
Mm.
Well, there you go. That's how
Okay.
you get a fan.
Hell yeah,
so
you
how
are.
do I get in there?
I'm very hot, but I have a fan.
Yes.
That's how you
She's
get a
also
fan.
playing here. But anyways.
How do I get in there?
Yeah,
You asked
so
politely.
with your movement and your bonus action, you can move inside.
What if I'm a good climber, though? Yeah.
I would give you a roll.
Oh, yes. Can I do a roll?
Yeah,
And if I
go
fail,
ask-
I'll fall. I'll take that.
No, it won't be that. But if you succeed on this, the DC is going to be Pretty high, like 17. If you
Okay.
succeed on it, it won't cost you your bonus action.
Yes. I like how I came into this with a barter.
Right?
Okay. Athletics.
But you also came into it saying my character is a really good climber.
We've established
And
this the last
and
two
that is a good-
sessions.
Yeah, so. Yep.
I've
So,
done a weird amount of climbing in this one.
She's a simple person. She just likes to climb things.
Sorry, what do I roll?
Go for it.
Athletics?
Athletics or
Athletics,
acrobatics?
yep.
Oh, yeah, it's athletics.
Yeah, it is, she says.
Oh, fuck you.
So no,
Damn
still
it.
you can get in, but it does cost the bonus action and the movement.
All I had to roll was a 10.
Uh-huh.
That's all I had to roll. Was a 9,
Yep,
actually.
that checks.
9, yep.
Yeah,
Nine.
alright, I'll get in, and I just hit him. Without any of my stuff.
You're so sad.
Yeah.
That's so
You still
sad.
get 2 attacks though.
Yeah, I do. 21 to hit.
That's a hit. It's a 17 you're looking for.
Okay, we're
Sword.
gonna have to ignore a couple things here. Okay, so 10 damage. Has he been
Is he
injured
undead?
yet?
He has not been injured yet.
Is he
He didn't take
undead?
any Spirit Guardian damage or whatever? No, it
Not
hasn't
yet.
been
It's not his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not undead, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I definitely don't get sneak attack, and I don't get
Well, actually, Ramses is near him, I believe.
within 5 feet.
No, because
Yeah,
there's a wall between them.
There's a wall
Oh,
between us.
I see.
Anyway,
My Spirit
and I
Guardians
don't
are near
have-
it.
Doesn't
Okay,
count.
it's 10. I don't add anything to this. It's 10. Actually, no. You know what? Fuck it. I'm using my favored foe and getting an extra 1d6. I guess I could just use that 5. I don't know why I rolled that. Just 2. 12 damage for that hit.
That's the total?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I gotta find this guy 1 second.
You might as well roll the next attack. I would
Yeah,
say.
go ahead and roll the next one.
We're pretty sure that one went. Oh, crit.
Yourself.
Holy
I can't.
smokes.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to add to it, basically, because
He's been hurt.
that's true.
Yeah.
Let's see. 13 plus 2 is 15. That took me way too long. I had 15, and then I rolled my Colossus Slayer and regular attack again. Like
All the dice.
okay, that's 2 more d8. Oh fuck yeah, that's pretty good. That's another 11.
The total on the second attack?
26.
Ooh, that's nice. He's not bloodied yet. Which-
Can you?
This motherfucker, I did more damage to him than he did to me in his turn. Take that, bitch.
And he's got no one to heal him.
Yeah. Like finger of death. This.
Just
Okay,
flip
so
them off.
can you release the Spirit Guardians or spiritual hammer so I can move it?
Yes. 1 second. I'm not entirely sure that I can. Why don't you
Well, that's
ping
okay.
a spot?
So just move it. It can only move 20 feet, so it would probably be right about here. Ping. Yep.
There it is. Okay. Then his turn.
Oh, is that a wisdom save? I
Mhm.
knew it was a wisdom save.
What's that?
He has to make one.
Spirit Guardians. He needs to make a
Mm.
wisdom save.
Which he succeeds at. What does he take on a success?
Let me see.
You can roll it.
Yeah, 1 sec. He takes half damage. Okay, so he's going to take a little bit of this. Come on, roll better than usual. No, not great. So 15. So he takes 7 plus 3 is 10.
10. 11.
11.
I round up.
Okay. I'll take that.
Cool. Still not quite bloodied yet. And he is going to cast a spell.
on you.
Can I counterspell that, please?
You may.
I don't know what it is, and I don't know what level it's being cast at, but I would like to try.
Go for
I
it.
would
What
think somebody
level?
that can cast Finger of Death and is fighting for his life might be a higher level spell.
Finger of
Or
Death, for
sleep.
the record, is 7.
This is at 4th level. So the DC would be 10 plus the spell's level. So is it Finger of Death again?
No, it is not, but it's close. Roll
Lovely.
Oh,
the,
jeez.
Okay,
Must
DC
be huge
and
roll.
success. Make an
Huge
ability
roll.
10
check
plus
using
the
your
spell's
spell.
level.
Okay, I'm going. When it says spell casting ability, I'm going to assume it just means my charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just roll my charisma.
It's your spell attack bonus, isn't it?
Isn't it your not spell
Excuse
attack, it's your
me.
spell modifier.
But that's enough.
I'm so
Fizzle.
worried.
18, nice.
Yep.
I don't.
So that
I
would
don't want to
get
know
an
what
8th
that was.
level spell, right? Yeah. Not
Yeah.
that it is an 8th level spell, but that's if I read that correctly.
Yes.
Definitely this one totally fizzles.
Where her crown is askew, she's like, "No,
Yeah.
this is the one thing I can do right."
Urgh.
And you know what you can't
Grunts at you.
counterspell? A sword.
No, actually, you know what? Counterspell that counterspell.
What?
Okay.
That's a thing.
Yep.
I mean,
He can use
yeah.
his
Hold on.
reaction
Did-
to counterspell.
didn't-
This is
isn't-
totally a thing.
Isn't it
You can't
always a
cast two
fact that you
spells
keep
in a
saying
round,
you
though.
can't cast 2 spells in a turn, no matter it's a bonus or otherwise?
I think
No, this is-
reaction is
this is-
different.
reaction is different.
Yeah, reaction is different turn. This might be his spell allocation for the next turn, though.
However, does the original spell require concentration?
Hmm.
No.
Drat. Oh well, I tried.
Counterspell?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use a reaction on your own turn if you make the appropriate trigger. And I cast a spell. Counterspell is the trigger.
Yeah.
Or
Counterspelling a
casting it, yeah.
counterspell is totally a thing that has had an official ruling.
Yeah.
That
So
is legit.
Yeah.
as long as they cast it at 4th level or higher, I think it automatically succeeds. I think.
They don't know that. I'm gonna say they cast it at base level, and the roll will determine.
So DC 14.
Pretty much,
Yep.
yeah.
They crit.
Come on.
So, yeah,
That's
Counter-
actually quite fun.
yeah.
Sorry.
So zap zap, and then the original spell goes off, which is actually targeted at you, Cora.
Lovely. Good to know.
Yeah,
What do I got?
and it is you get struck by lightning,
Oh,
and it's
Dun,
yeah.
dun.
If somebody here is figuring out that lightning isn't almost finger of death level, then they might be onto the next thing, which
It's the
is
upcast.
that you get struck by lightning, and then 3 people close to you get struck by lightning, because it is
Oh,
chain
chain
lightning.
lightning.
Okay.
How
do I
close
have
do they
to
have to
roll
be?
anything?
Yeah, so dex saves. Dex saves for everyone on the statue.
Keep in
What do
mind
we
you
need?
have
Looking for
bless.
16s, so remember you got bless.
Yay.
God bless.
God
So I
bless.
only needed a 1.
hold on.
God's bless.
Come on. I'm supposed to be good at this.
You got this. Yeah.
Oh, thank
Hey, you all
3 successes
succeeded.
so far.
And
Success.
Chewbacca.
Success. Success.
Shabaka, yeah.
He's not on the statue.
No, Shabaka's not. It's
I'm on the.
Just that's 3.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Yep.
Is
You guys all succeed, which means you take half of that.
22.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I mean, thank you for all that healing, guys.
You're welcome.
I would have gone
22
down,
to all
but it
3
would
of
have
you.
hurt.
Actually,
Actually, you know what? I think I think Shabaka might be close enough. What's the range on the?
I'm
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
I'm
take.
20
So you
feet.
get.
I'm 20 feet
Yeah, it's
from the
30 feet.
original.
Yeah,
Okay.
30 feet is the range of the refraction.
Which type of save was it? Dex?
Dex,
Dex save.
Success.
He does it.
Oh.
You did it. 16 is all you need.
What number did that land on? That's weird.
22 points for everybody.
Okay, because of my shield of spell turning, yeah, it doesn't do any damage to me.
Sweet.
Well, actually, that plus I do have I have a feat. I took Shield Master.
You can shove people and stuff. And
I
get
can
a
shove
+2
people. I
to your
don't tend to do
dex.
that. Yeah. Where are feats? I don't even know where they are.
A lot of 18.
Oh, feats.
Yeah.
Well, I had feet. Still.
Oh yeah, we are
Okay,
level.
now Zoe, now we're hearing some really heavy fan sounds.
Sorry.
Just wah!
You guys all made your
Okay,
saves, but
well,
he
we
still
turn
dealt
on.
out 88 points of damage in one.
Terrifying,
Mhm.
correct.
Yeah.
Cora felt accomplished and no longer feels accomplished. But her spell stays up for Hex. Yay.
Oh shit! I technically still have concentration on Hunter's Mark. What the fuck do I roll for that?
It's Constitution save.
Oh,
It's a DC 11.
yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Then that is his turn.
Cora, do you think we need a Corosaurus Rex?
No, I don't think I could fit in the statue if I was a Corosaurus
You bite its
Rex.
head off.
Well, you know what? Then that would be an immediate crush damage to him.
Yeah, but then what if I accidentally destroy Strahd's liquid diary or something?
Two.
A weird puddle is kind of freaking
Puddle
me out.
diary?
Yeah, the puddle diary.
A, is Cora invisible?
Puddle
B,
diaries.
what kind of shape are you two in?
I am bloodied.
I'm at 28.
I'm higher than that.
Okay, what do I have left for spell?
Are you
Not by
visible
much.
from outside the statue?
Fallon went in. I am
Fallon's
visible.
not. Everyone else is.
Yeah, I am visible. Everyone else, but
You know
Fallon
what?
went in.
Fuck, I'll go in. I'm
Oh, I can't see Fallon now?
running jump.
Who can I see?
No, Fallon's moved into the eye.
In the eye.
I'm gonna do a running jump and see if I can scramble through the eye.
Actually, I don't
As
think
a
my
move.
spell says I need to see them.
Yeah. So you might be able to jump over there this round, but you won't be able to get through the eye in the same round.
Okay, so I'll jump over. Just do an acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
I'm going with acrobatics.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say I have to be able to see them
Crap roll.
to heal them.
Fail. Dex save.
Dex save. Here we go. All right. That's less. It's not as shady as it could have been.
Oh.
No, yeah. So you're holding on. You're grasped onto the arm, hanging 30 feet in the air.
All right. So let me check something out here. Spells. Sanctuary is a verbal semantic. No, he can't do it. Nope. Not happening.
If you use your action, you can pull yourself up.
I will use my action to pull myself up.
Okay.
Cool, because then that leaves my bonus action for Sanctuary, and I'm going to Sanctuary the weakest one that I can see.
That you can see from here is Cora.
You call me weak.
You're wounded, dear lady.
I am going to immediately break that spell, and you know it.
Sanctuary on you.
Can you still heal while you're under Sanctuary?
Yes, Sanctuary does not require concentration.
No, I mean, can I? If you put Sanctuary on me, can I still heal?
Well, let's see what Sanctuary does. Let's send that out to cast to VVT
Add up,
or
yeah.
play on VVT. There we go. Roll.
Because I was just going to do heal stuff. The warded creature makes cast a spell, affects an enemy, or deals damage to another
Against
creature.
attack. You
Yeah,
are not
so-
attacking.
So if I heal someone, it wouldn't break the spell.
Correct.
Hey, throw it on me, man.
All right.
If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another
There
creature,
you
the
go. I
spell
put it on you.
Yeah.
I put it on you.
He
There
put
you
a
go.
spell on you.
I put a spell on you. This won't be like Aerosmith lightning strikes.
Is it possible to just climb down here without making a roll?
Let me see. There is a pillar that's like 7-8 feet out that you could climb down. You see this one here?
Mm-hmm.
You could jump to that and climb down it.
Well, if I have to jump, there's no point. I was going to climb down and go around the back,
You
but
can
if
just flop. You could just belly flop off the edge.
So, like, yeah, if you hung off the ledge deliberately and dropped down, you could do it with only a 20-foot fall.
oh yeah, because I have those extra long arms. Because climbing is athletics, right? I'm not going to be too good with that.
Or acrobatics.
Actually, if I jump across, I could acrobatics it, right?
You can acrobatic. Yeah, it's not a far jump. It's not a jump that anyone here can't make and needs to make an athletics check for.
That
But
being said,
You're
2 out of 3
landing on
haven't.
something where it's difficult, and so
All right, I'm
athletics
going
or
to
acrobatics.
heal Fallon. Or... where's the spell?
It doesn't need to be a target you can see.
It doesn't say. It just says, until the spell ends, the aura moves with you centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Makes sense to me.
I will cast that on for 8 points.
Zoe, your background noise. Ah,
I'm so sorry. I can't turn it off.
I know.
And then I'm going to
But you
jump
got 2d6, 8 hit points.
8 hit points for you. And I'm going to jump across with the acrobatics. 9.
Man, some people are not making this look easy. Yeah, so make a dex save.
We're so good at this.
We're so fucking good at adventuring.
We've
is
done
what
this
we're back
before.
next week.
On
It's
it.
like 4 people fell off a statue. Yeah.
This is what we are meant to do with our lives.
Hey, is that spiritual weapon still there?
Yeah. That's
Need
good.
that.
Okay, you're now dangling off.
So I will use my action to pull myself up then.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to cast a spell, but...
So everyone's standing on the statue now, except for Casimir, who's down below, saying, "There's a door right here."
Go in the door, dude. Or go in the door.
He does. You lose sight of him.
Fire in the hole! Boom.
Who else's turn to do this
Oh,
round?
here, let me burn the spell really quick because I forgot to do that.
Cora has not gone. Has
Fallon hasn't.
Ramses
Ramses
gone?
hasn't. Not since
So-
this.
I
chain
haven't.
lightning.
I'm just going to be AFK for a second.
I'm just gonna go ahead and then bonus action hex him then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna actually try to hit. And hopefully I do.
Oh, good luck.
I'm gonna just do athletics. I'm not sure if it'll matter, but I'm disadvantaging his athletics. Oh, I actually hit this time. Yay. Yay.
Correct. Yep. You do multiple bolts by now too, right?
I
Did you roll,
do.
did you roll
I
multiple
did.
last time?
I
Okay.
rolled 2 2s last time.
Okay.
They're not
So
multiple good
that is
bolts.
16, 12 of it force, 4 necrotic.
Okay. Now
And-
he looks bloodied.
Just because I can, I'm just. How far is the wall from him?
Not far.
I want to make him hit the
5,
wall
10.
a little bit with repelling blast,
Okay. Yep.
just for fun. For
I'm gonna assign him
fun.
another 4 points of damage for that.
And then. Okay, and then a 22 to hit, doing 15 more damage.
Ooh.
That was my bonus action, and I'm just gonna stay where I currently am.
Don't you get a second blast?
That is my second blast. I did 16 the first attack and
Oh, I
15 the
see.
second.
Nice.
This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. That is my
Can I
Pretty
turn.
go?
good times.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Who's
Yes.
next?
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. That is definitely still going because it lasts an hour.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna hit him with my sword. Okay.
The other sword. The other hand.
Hold on. Does a 15 hit?
No.
17.
17.
Yeah. Okay.
You forgot to tell him you're not left-handed.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay. That's
Again,
rude.
that's pair of
you.
3s.
You're just like me.
bite him.
Okay. I'll just
Oh no,
fucking
you're already
out.
bonus action.
God damn it.
Technically, she was one better on both rolls, but we're
You're
not counting.
very, even then, actually, it's technically more than one better because mine was 2 plus 7. This is 3 plus 9.
Haha.
Well, that's
Fish.
my turn.
Okay.
Let's go,
Ramses.
girlies.
All right. I am going to fly down for a second so I can see through the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then guiding bolt.
Guide that bolt. He has pretty good cover through the
I
eyes.
actually
from here.
have spell sniper, so he doesn't have good cover.
Hey, useful.
I knew that spell was going to come in handy.
Finally.
Finally, yeah.
About time.
Hold on, what level am I now? This one here. Okay. Oh, jeez. Nope.
Remember
And then
your
I'm gonna
bless.
not even bless could help. Unfortunately, I don't get advantage on it.
Drat.
And I'll go back up above the head where he can't see me.
Okay. Yeah, just move yourself up there. Okay, he is not in the best of shape. Now, the one thing that happens before he gets to go.
Before he takes a wisdom save. Oh, and the spiritual hammer needs to move another 20 feet.
All right.
Go
It'll
wisdom
get
save.
there eventually.
This is
Oh, yeah.
going to be close. First thing is you see Casimir pop up from a spiral staircase in the eye, and he casts Magic Missile
Oh.
at an elevated level. 15 points of damage from 4 missiles from Casimir. Ooh, let's see. This is going to come down to what he rolls on the
Wisdom save?
wisdom save, and it's time for that. And he fails it.
He fails it.
What's
Let's
the
have some
damage?
decent numbers. 19.
19 will do it. The spiritual guardians pass through his body, and his eyes roll back in his head, and and he collapses down face first onto the floor.
That was
Oh,
weird.
shit.
Old
Do that
man
again.
falling out
Do-
the window.
Yeah, do that again.
But as he hits the floor, his appearance changes.
Oh,
It's
it
not
was
my.
Strahd all along.
It's my grandma.
Yeah, let's
Mother?
see.
Oh, Ruprecht, not mother.
Okay, 1 second. There we are.
Here we are. Oh, here we are. Oh, what
Gosh.
is that?
What the
Arcana
heck
lock.
is that?
Foxy.
Oh,
What the heck is an
Arcana
Arcana
lock.
lock?
Yep.
He's so pretty. We just killed a furry.
Is he a kitsune?
They're their own thing. He's a fiend. Is the type.
Yeah, but he was so cute. And we had to kill him for what? His tail is gonna be worth so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need
jeez.
to kill him because
I
he
gotta make the
would've
hat out of
run.
him.
rocked my shit
Well, true.
So
instantly.
before you
no
auction off his body
hesitation.
parts,
Ew.
His tail is so cute, though. I mean, come on.
true, you could make a great scarf out of that.
Mhm.
I wanted
crochet
to ask
hat.
before, like, do you guys have had a short rest in here, haven't you?
No,
No.
not yet.
No, not yet.
Now's
None?
the time.
Okay.
No, we just shoved our face with good berries.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that was it.
Now might be
Sounds
the
good.
time. But
Yes, now is the time.
So he's got a he's still wearing the blue robe and the gold specs, but his body shape reverts to that form.
is he nearsighted or farsighted?
So the glasses themselves, when you pick them up, do you pick them up?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, they have like ruby lenses. They're like crystal and kind of pink.
Oh, he walks through the world with rose-tinted glass.
Does indeed.
Oh.
Acacius, I miss you, babe. Okay,
And
so
he's, and he still casts Finger of Death.
as he's already deceased. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so he has a pair of glasses made of rubies, or they're just ruby-colored
Pink
glass.
crystal lenses.
Okay.
They're pink.
Cool.
They're not red ruby. They're not ruby red. They're like a pink shade.
They're cute. It's an accessory. Yoink.
Ours
Ours
now.
pockets it.
Will these fit? Oh, look at that. They fit.
Yeah.
It's funny.
They're
For the
cute.
longest time, we didn't do anything as far as treasure goes. We didn't loot anybody. We just sort of carried on. And now it's like, is that dust flint? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I
we'll take
would've
that.
Glasses
been
are an
stealing clothes
accessory.
And
Finally, in a proper dungeon where we
clothes
can
and
loot.
fashion pieces since Lady Voctor, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want his glasses and his robe, and if he has any body parts that I think are cute.
Well, Cora's not actually going to take the body parts because I just realized
Still
that
fun
might
to
be
tease
very
about.
uncomfortable because of Fallon's. Right.
Fair.
But I mean, it is very
Okay.
cute.
no tail.
It's too bad he's dead and that he tried to kill Fallon.
What
Oh.
else is in the room?
For the
Yeah,
remaining
I want to look around.
8 rounds of my spell, I can cast more healing. So
Oh, why don't you do that?
Please.
I will
Let's
do-
assume the 8 rounds go past. Just roll it all now.
Yeah, I will.
So who
Um,
do you give it to for each of those, I guess?
Well,
Yep.
first I'm gonna heal a couple on myself.
Fair.
Fair.
Okay, continue while I do this.
No, just do it all now.
Okay.
Does he actually have like scrolls and stuff, or is that like?
Okay, so that's 18 for me.
So his robe seems to be bulging with stuff in its pockets.
In its pockets
Is he a coyote or a fox?
Now, he's his own thing.
Well, I mean, what do you think
It's
based
not
on the
based on
animal?
it's not based on a specific animal.
Oh,
Javelina.
that's a pig.
I know.
Yeah, it's definitely got like bits of
This one is
a
going
few
to.
animals in there.
This one's going to Fallon. 7. And another one to Fallon.
So that's.
I have 4
All right.
more.
Is
You
it?
know what? While they're doing all that, I'm gonna drop down off the statue, climb up the
Go in the
the
stairs.
thing. Yeah, and then go look for the apprentice.
So let's just resolve the healing.
Okay, this
Okay.
next one is for Cora. 3.
3!
And another one for Cora. 8.
Yay!
And the last one, anyone who's
Your name's
lowest
Fallon,
it.
now?
what are you at?
Probably Cora.
49.
Yeah, I'm a little lower.
Okay, Cora then. There we go. Another 8. Okay, done.
I now have a solid C in health school.
Yay.
Okay, so
What-
now everybody, like, what are you doing? Let's deal with the head first.
Yes.
Sasha, were you thinking about doing something outside the head?
Outside the head, yes. I
Okay.
wanted to make sure our dear friend is continues to believe that things are going badly outside and doesn't want to come out
Oh,
and take a
jeez.
look.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to leave, considering there was
I'm
someone.
not leaving.
I mean,
I'm gonna make
what do
plenty
you-
of noise to make it sound like shit's going down, so he's not inclined to open the door.
Oh, so you're just making sounds so that it sounds
Oh
like.
yeah, I'm gonna be hitting shit and making shrieking noises and stuff like that.
Wait,
like
why
the
are we
usual
doing this?
combat
you
I'm
literally
gonna-
start to have a mental breakdown.
to
to
keep
us.
the guy
The fuck
to
is
keep
happening?
He'll
the
whisper
villainous
too.
in his room.
Yeah, he'll whisper it to you guys. Hey, look, I'm just keeping up a ruse and make sure he doesn't come out.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't want to attract anybody else, do we?
Right.
So
True.
maybe don't do that.
Wait,
else,
who?
like,
It's up
wait,
to
why do we
you.
not wanna
What do you
come
guys
out?
think?
I'm
I
confused.
don't
Who
think it's
who
a
are
good
we trying to
idea.
keep out of the
I'm
room?
giving you guys. I'm trying to give you guys.
Villainous.
I'm trying to give you guys space to do what you need to do, and without interference from Villainous.
I don't think he'll
don't-
come out until we tell him to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
he-
worried about
All right,
him.
Didn't
cool.
want to.
Then I will just keep an eye out. I'll be outside the head, keeping an eye out.
Okay. Well, is there a map of the inside of the head, or is it just Okay.
No, it's a pretty
So,
small space.
So what's on the
Cora
map?
is definitely going to be looking at what the puddle is
And the bulgy robe?
and the
Okay,
bulgy robe.
The puddle itself seems strange. Obviously, it doesn't seem to be much warmer in here than it does outside. So the liquid
Yellow?
water is somewhat strange. But as
Does
you're
it
looking at it,
smell?
the surface of it begins to shift,
Ooh.
and a hand reaches out of it, a woman's hand.
Is that Ireena's hand?
Make a perception roll.
Oh no.
Just her?
Oh yay!
It
22.
would match your recollection of her hand.
Does Oh. Okay, I'm about to get tugged into the water abyss of doom, guys.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think that's Ireena's hand. I don't know why the liquid from the lake would be here, though.
Should we pull her
Uh,
out?
What is the hand doing?
Just it reached out and it's holding itself in the air. It
Flipping
wants
not-
to be
the bird.
grasped. That's clear.
Yeah, Fallon will grab it.
Yes, and Cora holds on to
Not
Fallon
known for
to make
her.
sure that
her
Yeah,
for
I'll
it.
hold on to
thought-out
Fallon too.
decisions.
so Fallon doesn't get tugged in.
Yeah, it doesn't try to pull
Fallon
you
is
in.
stronger
It-
than both
it's-
of you.
I
It-
know, we're
yeah.
worried though.
It grasps onto your hand tightly, and but it doesn't try to pull you in. What do you
I
do?
pull it.
You pull it out. Okay, you pull Ireena out of this puddle,
What the fuck?
and
Ireena.
she steps out, and she's breathing heavily. She's carrying everything you saw her go in with, plus a book.
Hey, Ireena.
Sorry, I'm just thinking that she just walked into a lake and came out with Strahd's diary, and she's basically the pond wench handing out swords, but it's pond
Right?
wench she's handing out.
It's
Lying
so
around in
moist
ponds
and
distributing
pink.
swords.
Sergey wanted me
Okay.
to give this to you.
Why did
Is-
you come back?
Why here?
Did not need to be there. But I did. I know that this is something that we need. Sergei said it would be valuable to you, and that I should bring it to you here.
What is it like there?
And we just talked. I don't really know that there's much of a there to speak of. How long was I gone for?
What is it, like a day?
More than that,
Days.
but
Yeah, a few days.
It's been days.
A day and a
didn't-
half, 2 days.
Probably. Well, we already went and saw the Mad Mage.
Right.
We spent some time actually in Valaki, and then we came back here after getting clothes and everything else. So
yeah, it might be
it's,
3 or
it's
4
been
days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
closer to
3 or 4
4.
days.
No, we did Mad Mage before Ireena.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
remember,
we
that's what
came
we
back
stood up
from there.
Ireena. We stood up Ireena, and then we
Oh,
went
yeah,
to
Then
go
we went
back
to
did.
to her.
Kresk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We were like,
Yeah.
sorry, girly, we have to go.
We're
up
like,
this
we have
mountain,
something
then we'll
else.
come and help you.
They had their ghost scene.
So it's
and-
been about a day and a half, 2 days at most.
Wow, it has not been very long in game, huh?
No.
No.
Oh, it didn't feel like that long for me.
Felt weirdly long for us, like a few weeks at least.
Yeah.
Cora looks at Fallon, considering their talk that they had, and kind of looks for Fallon's reaction.
Fallon is she looks like she's trying to kind of figure out what the fuck is happening.
Fair.
'Cause this was
fair.
weird.
I
Shabaka
couldn't.
Shabaka doesn't do that. He gives her an actual hug.
Aw.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
you,
glad you're
Shabaka.
back.
Yes, I know. I must have been acting strangely. I hope you didn't deliver my letter to Ismark.
Oh, we haven't yet.
We did not have time.
Oh, I'm very very happy about that. She holds out her hand.
For some odd reason, my brain just is like, "Yep, I'm gonna shake her hand," instead of obviously giving her the letter, what she's non-verbally asking
Or
for.
like, yeah, I'm so glad you're back too. Shaking your hand, she's like,
Shakes her
"Sorry."
hand. Cora's just gonna be a cool once over, making sure this is the genuine Ireena, not just a false symmetry or whatever. If there's anything,
Roll insight.
Yeah, I want to check that too.
20.
She seems authentic to you. You don't
Nope,
see anything
she's an
that
orc,
would.
says Shabaka.
I got 15.
She's an orc.
And so she pauses for a second, 5 seconds, a little bit too long for the hand to be out for a little bit, and then she eventually just kind of meets out Ireena's eyes, nods, and then shuffles in her bag to look for the letter, because it's not where it's easily found, because she had to make sure Shabaka wouldn't steal it.
What? Why would I steal it?
Shabaka.
Sounds good.
Sounds like we're gonna have to get the spray bottle again.
Why would I steal it? I want it to
You
go back
hand it
to her.
over.
Yes, I do.
She unfolds it in front of you and just holds it up to you, and it's nothing but a bunch of scrawled lines. There's not words on the page.
What?
I don't know. I wasn't in control. Sergei, I believe what he did was because he wanted you to have this, and he felt it was important. And
Wait.
she gestures back at the puddle, and he released me again, but I was not in control of my actions.
I do not like this wording whatsoever. Are you implying that you went into that lake not of your own accord, but a man was controlling you?
Yes.
And you return because he permits it?
Wait, you're going back in there?
No,
No,
I don't
no.
know.
No, definitely not.
Well, so
But-
basically he was like, come in here, take this book, see ya.
He made you feel love. A
That's
false
He let
portion
me
of
choose.
love.
He brought me there, but then he let me choose.
And you
Whatever
chose
happened after that was up
to
to me,
return.
and I chose to come here. He had
course,
this book.
gonna
He
go
said it
turn
would be
around
useful.
and just like try not to kick a wall for a second.
I think Sergei is trying to help us.
I'm allowed to be angry at him manipulating someone, even if he's trying to help.
Yes, this is one of the reasons I couldn't stay. Not that I seriously considered it,
So
but I certainly didn't make things more attractive.
so you're back. So you're back now, right?
Oh. Now I can now I see how he's related to Strahd.
Who are you talking to in there? Who are you talking to in there?
What?
Sasha, it's
Echo.
Ireena.
What?
We pulled her out of a puddle.
You might want to come in here and see
Yeah.
this.
Oh.
Weird.
Okay. You guys worry me.
Cora's straight up having a rage crystal moment. She's taking off her like jewelry and putting all her bad energy into it.
No! Off on the earrings. Here we go. Someone's about to get it.
But my girlies!
It's funny that your guys' reactions are like that, and Shabaka's just glad she's back.
Okay, she's glad Ireena is back, right?
Shabaka's just
Contextually,
smiling.
That's great. But
I'm just really
the fact
confused about the puddle.
you're confused about the pedal. You know, fair.
Does she look like watery Ireena, or does she look like the real
No, she
thing?
looks fine. Yep.
Imagine she turns into a water elemental. How can you bite that? No blood left. Water.
I am confused.
Yo, that's dope.
Is the water puddle gone now?
Did the man
No, it's still
turn into Ireena?
Can I stick my hand in the puddle?
No, the man is
It's
dead.
just water now. It seems to it's freezing on the edges.
Weird. Okay, that's cold. I'm gonna shake my hand off.
Ireena, are you hungry?
She considers for a moment. I feel fine.
No injuries?
Nope. But she suddenly realizes a little cold.
Oh,
It is chilly in here.
Shabaka offers her his makeshift cloak.
Well, actually, there's the robe of this creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, this weird dead creature. Lovely. It
I
probably
have a
doesn't
hat we
count.
made from a rock foot. That'll
That
keep you
thing
warm.
probably doesn't count as cold weather clothing because it had fur.
It keeps your head
stuff.
insulated. Keeps the warmth in.
Is there anything in the robe? I guess. Well, is it like what's it made out of?
It is it's made out of blue.
Excellent.
It's made out of
that's
foot.
right. Yep. It's got lots of pockets on it though.
We love
Oh,
pockets.
a robe of useful things.
I love a pocket.
I love pockets.
I actually
It's
really
pretty
like
great.
that.
So
It's
it'd
got
be
8
Polly
pockets.
pockets if it's lots of them.
8
Polly
pockets.
Yep.
Yes.
I have one more attunement slot.
I have a lack of
Nice.
processing speed. Have we already determined what it is? Why are we saying a two
Sasha
slot?
offers her his
'Cause
bedroll.
I'm guessing it's a robe of useful items.
Yeah, wrap
Oh.
yourself in these. It'll keep you warm.
Probably not a good thing to play with in a small quarters.
Yeah. Does
A
it
fireball?
have patches on it, like with little symbols on them?
So this one is more pockets than patches.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Mm,
All right, I reach into one of the pockets.
Roll a d8.
Mousetrap.
Cool. Like snap.
There goes your thingy.
8.
8. Okay. When you pull your hand back, you have pulled out 2 mastiffs.
Dogs?
Large dogs, yes, that really do not fit in this room particularly well. They're
But they will keep you warm.
Alan jumped like 3 feet in the air when there's so many fucking dogs in there. Really
Dogs
pulling a lot of
and-
people out of places. Really pulling a lot of things out of places they should not be.
Shabaka
Big
immediately. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy?
Big dog.
Alan growls.
Cora is like, I'm a cat person, but no.
My dog is the size of a cat.
Oh.
That's the best kind of dog.
This is a human-sized dog.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're
Well,
mastiffs.
there you go.
Mastiffs
Human
are like
mastiffs
are
huge
cute.
dogs.
Approximate weight. It's
Are
medium.
they friendly?
These motherfuckers
Yes,
are
they are.
monsters.
Oh, well, there you go. You got warmth right there. Hug doggy.
Is there anything
Cora's
else in the...
processing speed is not.
Actually,
is
I'm not really
going.
in the room, so
You can be.
I don't need
It's
to be.
tight for for especially now that there's mastiffs in here.
Shabaka's
No.
gonna take them down the stairs a little so they have some room.
Okay.
Cora's
I'm
just
gonna go
rubbing
back
her eyebrows, forehead.
I'm gonna go back on the other side of this platform here and wait.
So, does anyone mind if I take this? I'm indicating the robe.
I have no clue how it will be used, and if it continuously summons dogs, I don't think we can feed them all.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That's too many dogs.
I've got good berries.
That's true.
In fact, I'm gonna give each of the dogs a good berry right now.
They
Yes,
slobber
boss.
them up.
Take the robe. I'm more interested about Ireena, making sure she's okay, and whatever book of she has.
Yes. Yeah, this is one second.
I really hope it's Strahd's diary.
Oh, and I start
you
ritual
guys-
casting Speak with Animals.
Yeah, this is bordering on comedy right here. I'll tell you.
Alan keeps
Who-
shooting the dog's dirty looks.
Why? What do the dogs do? They're just
She's
dogs and
territorial.
you're a wolf? Oh, okay. What would happen if Cora pet the dog?
She wouldn't do anything.
You better
but
not.
She's kind of growling at it.
Rawr.
The book is entitled The Tome of Strahd.
Oh gosh, that's so pretentious. If it
God,
actually
This
is
bitch
Strahd's
would
diary,
name his diary that.
It is
Give
totally
a
his diary.
Strahd
Oh my
berries
god,
violin.
you're supposed to read that?
oh criminy. Okay, is there a text version?
Very strong.
I have a text version here. I'll paste it
I
in
would
there.
not be called death. Jesus, this is some
Oh,
writing.
I
he
can
is
read it.
so pretentious.
He is. Even you though.
Oh,
Oh,
criminy.
Oh, actually, I clicked on it and I can
Right.
super read it. Weird.
What?
I am the
Oh, yeah.
ancient. I am the land. The beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior. I was good and okay, fuck this guy. I was good and just. I thundered across the land like a wrath of a just god. But the war years and killing years wore down my soul as the wind wears sown into sand. What the hell? Did you want to read the rest of this, Jesse, or should I continue?
I can do it, or you can.
Is it
Yeah.
going to be in Sean's voice? Because I think it would be really funny if it was.
All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia, and took power over the people in the name of a just god, but with none of a god's grace or justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in Castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergei. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all the others, a rare beauty, who was called perfection, joy, treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her for her youth. I loved her for her joy. But she spurned me. Old One was my name to her, elder and brother also. Her heart went to Sergei. They were betrothed. The date was set. With words she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name. Death. It was the death, the aged, that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned her from me, and so I came to hate death. My death. My hate is very strong. I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood. On the day of the wedding, I killed Sergei, my brother. My pact was sealed with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me. She would not let me explain, and a great anger swelled within me. She had to understand the pact that I had made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mists. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, and I did not die. Nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light that I fear the most. But little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me, though it holds me for a moment. But the sword that cursed sword that Sergei brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. I have even felt her within my grasp, but she escapes. She taunts me. She taunts me. But I will take it. I now reside far below Ravenloft. I live among the dead and sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle of despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs, so that none may disturb me.
Okay.
All right. Well, we know where a coffin might be.
Yeah, you gotta root around for him a bit.
Absolutely wild shit going on in this.
Yeah, you guys totally nailed every beat in this document at the start of the session.
I
Right?
am fucking losing my mind over. They
What was
came
it?
with a brother of mine. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him.
Was Strahd not a similar age? Is he youthful because he's a vampire, or wasn't he a youthful when
Strahd
he
is older
became a
than his
vampire?
brother.
Strahd
Strahd is older than his brother.
was
Dude's
significantly older than Sergei.
Strahd's like 40.
Right. So is Strahd's appearance like middle age? I kind of always thought he was younger than that.
No, he's kind of
He's
middle age. He's got the widow's peak haircut.
Okay. Some
As
people
you
enjoy
go
that.
thinking again.
He's got a receding hairline.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay.
Also, I'm fully obsessed with. She wouldn't let me explain.
I killed her
Excuse me?
fiance.
Explain
After,
what? You killed her.
after you got done icing her husband. You know?
Yep.
Like, I don't think you can. There's nothing you can say that's gonna fix this.
I killed my
Does
brother.
it-
Let me explain.
It's
Does
so
it explain
honest.
at
It was-
all?
Let me
And
explain.
the
Why
I
knife
love
was,
is he
you.
in a lake?
you know,
Yeah. Why the hell is he in a lake?
I don't know.
Why is he in a pond?
I don't.
What did he do?
I do like knowing that a
Deliver
stake
this.
through the heart holds his movements. That's useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
So
stab him with my sword.
yeah. And considering you have the sword. So the other thing this tells us is that wherever this coffin is, it's a secret beside or behind stairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Behind the walls of the stairs. I'm assuming there's like underneath.
seal
Like, I'm
yeah.
thinking Harry Potter-esque like that. Or
No. I think that there's like the staircase has been sealed with a wall. So behind a wall, we'll find a staircase that leads to the like a secret door.
Oh,
basically.
that would make sense.
Yeah, because it says, I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs, that none may disturb me.
Yeah, but clearly
The
he's
walls
out.
of the stairs.
Maybe
What do you
he-
mean,
maybe it's not
can't
his physical
disturb him?
body.
Ugh.
This guy's a fucking weirdo. I
Beneath
do
the
love him
stones of
going.
the
My hate is very
castle."
strong. Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah.
You didn't need it. You said the quiet part out loud. We all knew. What a dramatic bitch.
Oh my raw.
Mhm.
Okay.
He is. He's kind of a diva.
Oh my gosh. I mean, he is. 100% he is. Is there anything more, or is it just this one? Like he wrote one thing in a diary and said, "I'm done."
Yeah, this is the important bits. You scan
Okay.
through it. It's got a bunch of army movements and stuff
Murder.
like that. But that at the end of the diary, this is kind of like the
So what I'm hearing is this is a Cora book club moment. That there's more that we technically could read. It's just not pertinent.
Yeah, there's lots more interesting stuff in there if you're so inclined.
Cora book club moment. Let's go. And so it continues.
Oh my god, Strahd is an incel.
Oh.
Or shizzle.
So I get to read Madame Voctor's all her ideology, and now I get to read all of Strahd's little poor me moments.
Yeah, most of the
Strahd's
early stuff
fucking
is
Reddit.
like pre-vampire, so it's still pretty
Tame.
bad, but like not
Oh.
but less evil.
Okay. Yeah, Cora would be interested, and whenever they get the chance, she would read more of that, even if there's nothing like pertinent information-wise.
Sounds good.
Are you guys gonna check to see if there's anything else in this room?
Absolutely, we are. This room
A
seems
search
a bit.
turns up the specs, the robe, the diary, and Ireena, and that's it.
I
I
kind
was
of want
hoping
to
there'd
put them
be a whole
on.
bunch of scrolls because he's carrying scrolls.
Cora is so that thing has a chain, right? The glasses. Is that how it was put on? Look like
No,
there's like a
there's no chain
golden
on the
chain.
glasses.
Oh,
Maybe I'm misremembering.
Well-
They're gold spectacles with pink crystal lenses.
Oh, they have a chain. No, if you take a look at the picture, it's
yeah.
it's like
He
a
doesn't have
necklace,
this-
like a
Yeah,
librarian.
so that picture
He-
is not
Yes.
entirely accurate to this Arcanoloth.
He
That's
doesn't
just
have the
general.
scrolls either.
Yep.
Aw, okay, I want the library chain, but okay. She's gonna fiddle around with it, I guess. Does anything happen if she looks through it at all?
No.
Okay,
But they look
so it's just
finely made.
Gotta attune, maybe?
when we take a short rest, maybe she'll take some time. I'm not sure if that's the vibe, but yeah.
You
She'll at
also
least
have
try.
a wand that hasn't been attuned with.
Oh,
Where'd
that's
that come
true.
from?
We did find a wand. I stole
With
it off
the
a
wizard
body.
at the beginning.
I don't know what it does.
Hmm.
So, what would everyone's thoughts be on potentially going back to where the priest has been hanging out, as it seems it's a safe place for the length of time he's been there? Tell him the Amber Golem's dead, escort him to the door so he leaves, go back, and then do a rest in there.
He wants to help find his master's body, though. It's what
And
we
get the
promised
spell
him,
book, right?
right?
Well, we
Spell
kind of know
book.
where that's
Staff,
going to
yeah.
be.
I think
Yeah,
we
so
just
we have
keep
to go
going
with
and
that.
leave him there. Let's rest
Well,
here.
I need.
I think
Yeah.
Ramses was saying there's a safe spot to rest there
Yeah,
could
if
rest
he
real quick,
survived all this
you-
time.
I'm not crazy about bringing Ireena here.
That's super true.
Because
Yep.
So-
I got
He has
Finger of Death.
Not super lots of hit points.
So you're suggesting we leave?
I don't have a suggestion. I wasn't expecting her.
What if... No, that won't work. I was thinking we could send both the priest guy and Ireena, but I don't think we'd trust him with
No.
her anyway.
No.
Yeah, I guess we have to leave and come back. Unless you think,
Oh, she has 14 HP. That makes it worse knowing that.
14?
if you think it would be
Yep.
worth,
That's so few.
waiting. If you
Actually,
wait,
you know what? I'm gonna level her up. I'm gonna put her in.
Her pond gave her a level. Her
Yeah.
pond date.
No, this would have happened while she was around. She has 24 hit points now.
what would
That's
you
a
guys
little
think
better.
of me just taking the two of them back as a giant eagle
No.
and then returning?
No.
How long did it
Too
take me
much
to
can go
fly
wrong.
from Valaki to here?
I won't even consider it,
A
Shabaka.
couple hours. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it how?
No,
How long was
it
it?
doesn't matter, Shabaka.
No, I'm asking the DM as me.
Sure.
Yeah, a few hours. Probably 3 each way. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. I'd have to count
Okay.
it if you want more accurate than that, but that's about right.
So one use of the ability there and one use back. So, okay, because I have it for 4 hours, so that should be enough. Yeah, I could do that and get back here
No,
within a day or within a few hours.
I don't think that's wise, my friend. It's too risky. What if something decides to attack you along the way and you lose control? We can't risk Ireena like that.
Yeah, I guess the rock proved that.
The rock proved it.
Yeah, I mean, I could plummet 30 feet and live, but I don't think Ireena could. She's got 24
And
hit points.
I
not
could
40.
I could use polymorph to be safer, but that only lasts for an hour.
Yep.
Her HP increased by 10 when we were discussing, just so you know. That's why I said 14
She's-
before.
She's getting good.
Yeah.
If we wait, talk a little bit longer, she'll go up another 10.
Well, it's just getting colder, and Ireena is going to get cold, even with any additional blankets we may offer her. We have gotten what we needed from here, isn't it right?
What about the
Well-
bed?
No, we did not. We need to get to
No.
We did promise.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he's standing right there too. So he's like, no.
That's why
we
she
still need-
immediately was like, wait a
Yeah.
second, no, we didn't.
Yes.
Ireena, I know this is likely your first time ever in this temple, but did Sergei ever say anything that may suggest you would be safe in specific areas? In general.
She's looking around, and like the statues downstairs beneath you are made of amber, and the doors nearby are made of amber, and so she's like, "Is this the Amber Temple?
Yes.
This is where Strahd made his pact with the dark powers."
Actually, we should read the
Probably.
book and see if it says anything about the Amber Temple. Or is the Amber Temple after?
No, it's during that phase.
So I think we should scour the book for anything about what lies within. He's the type of person that
Yeah.
might document it well.
I have multiple of
Okay.
this book.
Oh, now Jesse will reveal the rest of the map.
No.
He doesn't
And
have
the
a sketch.
monsters.
He has fully
Oh,
mapped
dang
it
it.
I
and
mean,
annotated the
I
map.
would suspect some things have changed over the 300 or so years that Strahd may have.
Yep.
So the
Well,
monsters may
who
not
knows
be the
what's-
same.
Who knows what Sergei knows? He lives in a puddle. Has a
True.
book.
Puddle man.
Right?
Also, I just love the implication that Sergei just has his older brother's diary in his puddle with him.
Yeah.
He recovered
really
it and
said-
was protecting it.
Yeah.
But like, imagine you're a ghost and you're living in a puddle. And I'm like, I'm
Beautiful
gonna
pond.
I mean, true. At that time, it was a beautiful pond. And then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna bring this paper thing that would get damaged potentially if it touches water into my puddle.
Well, maybe Strahd threw his diary into the pond to get rid of it because he was like, I don't want this fucking thing to exist anymore. And Sergei was like, oh, dip? All right. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna keep this for a long
I'm
time.
gonna keep this.
Do you think the puddle is kind of like a representation of like a different kind of mists?
That's what
It's
I would have gone
yeah.
spirit world.
Yep. Yeah, it's a portal to something else.
Right. So I would think that maybe Strahd or Count Strahd or maybe had removed this diary to somewhere else, and Sergei was just able to retrieve it because it was technically within the same realm as Sergei.
And
Has
he took
anyone
it
tried
there,
touching the puddle?
protected it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold now.
It's cold now.
Just cold water. And
Not
actually, you
working
look down
anymore.
now; it's mostly frozen.
Hmm.
So the facts you get about the Amber Temple are generalities, but Strahd came here to ask the Lich
Yeah,
Exithenter
there's still a little
about
glitch.
this ritual, and let's see. Exithenter was quite taken by Strahd, thought that he had a lot of potential, and said that the evil powers in the temple could help him. Strahd communed with these evil vestiges and forged a pact with them. When Strahd later murdered his brother Sergei, the pact was sealed with blood. Strahd transformed into a vampire, and the dark powers turned this land into a prison. Strahd has returned to the temple several times to learn new magic and find a means of escaping his fate, but the dark powers have no intention of giving him up. And he's seen Exithenter, the Lich, degrade over time.
That wasn't the dude we. Oh no, that was a.
By
Fox person.
degrade, do you mean like lose spells? Does he mean like that, or just like he's growing more skeleton-y?
No, your first one. Losing parts of his
Less
mind
powerful.
and his ability to cast spells
Well, that's
slowly.
weird.
Hmm.
Do you think how many
Yeah.
people have like mind blank modified memory themselves into like oblivion where they can't remember anything?
Right? Like so many. That's how fucking awful this place is.
Imagine the Lich is also mind blanked or whatever the hell. Was it mind blank that Mordekainen?
Mordenkainen cast mind blank on himself
Yeah,
to
so imagine the
hide
Lich
stuff
did
from you
that.
guys
It sucks
or from
so much
others.
here in Barovia that people are like, I'd rather be crazy.
Crazy is how you survive. But okay,
Solid
do we
truth.
have a solution? Because I don't think Ireena should be with us, but we haven't completed our mission. And I do not want Shabaka to be going off by himself. First of all, that's splitting the party, and second of all, Shabaka's entire thing is just a mess.
I think we should secure a
Fuck is this
location.
disaster?
We should secure a location where we can rest the night, gather up any spells that everybody else has lost. If anybody else has lost them, I've lost a ton.
I only
and-
have 2 spell slots. One
And
spell.
then
Mhm.
and then we move slowly forward until we get to where we need to be, but we keep Ireena behind us.
Jesse,
Like,
were any of these
a
rooms
room
warmer
behind
than
us.
others?
No.
Not so far. Okay.
I was curious if the one the priest was in, because it's actually a nice looking room in comparison to all the rest of this aged stuff.
That's
He did
fair.
have an area where some stuff had been burned. That
Did
there
we
was
give him
nothing.
like a
There was
good
nothing
berry
on
or something?
fire when you
'Cause
were there. There was continual flame on the torches, though.
But they don't cast heat, right?
I don't know.
I mean, if it's flame, then it should be at least a little warm, right?
The continual flame has no heat,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
but there was like a fire pit there that was not lit.
Were there any trees outside of the place that we saw when we came up here? Like for firewood?
Let me check that. Couple miles away. Nothing nearby.
Okay.
Now you'd have to find something here to burn.
This stuff in those refuge
amber
rooms, is
burn?
there any wood in there? These
I've
broken...
got like 20 arrows I never use.
There are the benches in the other room.
That's true.
There are the benches in the room.
What about this debris in these 2 debris rooms?
We're going
There's
to die of
Looks like
smoke
it's stone.
inhalation.
to the room to the northeast of you has a bunch of candlesticks.
No, I mean the
that,
bottom of the
No!
map. There's the dead mage guy, and then there's the rooms next to him with all the looks like pieces of wood and stuff.
Yep. Looks like there's wood in there.
All right. Why don't we do like Ramsey said and get everybody into the what do we call that room? The temple room. And then we'll go gather
lecture
some.
hall.
We'll gather some wood and stuff from these debris rooms at the bottom, and then try to make a fire and camp the night.
I think it's a good idea.
The lecture hall, yeah.
Lecture hall, okay. Does that sound good, Ireena? Do you think you'll be okay if we can start a fire? Do we think that we'll be okay if we start a fire with someone who doesn't have the survival gear?
Yeah, fire is fine. Fire is like survival gear.
Okay.
Fire is fire.
I still did offer her my my winter gear. Did she take it?
Yeah, she would. Yep.
Okay.
That would not fit her.
It's so fun.
It's oversized for her, but
I'll just give, like, I have a blanket in my inventory I can give her.
I have a bedroll.
Okay.
well, I already offered her mine earlier, so she took
Yep.
it,
Okay.
and
Took it.
I pulled out my blanket and put it around me, shivering.
I have a tinder box.
Okay, well
Yeah, me too.
let's go do this then. Oh, and
Does anybody have anything to add to the plan? Go get the wood in the rooms by the entrance, bring it over to the lecture hall, and set up a fire.
I do have
That's
one more
it.
thing. I did cast Speak with Animals, so I'm gonna talk to the mastiffs.
Oh, we have these dogs, don't we?
Hey, doggies.
I say, hey, where'd you guys come from?
Hey, hot stuff. What's your name?
Come here often?
I can't wait to see what Jesse thinks of the personality of these guys.
I don't know. I've always been in a pocket.
Oh, you know you were in the pocket.
I guess. Now I'm here. This looks more exciting than pockets.
Pocket pooches, okay. Did you guys do you have names?
Nope. We
Did
just
you
came from the pocket and now we're here.
So
Did
they're
you-
pokey poos.
did you ever get pulled out of the pocket before this?
Mm-mm.
Cool. Do you mind if I give you a name?
They look at each other. Yeah, knock yourself out.
Call me Doug.
Okay, you're Poochie and you're Doug.
Poochie hangs his head a bit and Doug kind of like gloats. Poochie looks at Doug and says, well, you won that round.
Squirrel.
Okay, so we're gonna go get warm and we're gonna make a fire, and then you guys can guard us and also sit with the fire.
Who's getting the dogs down from the statue?
Well, there's stairs.
They go
at
down
the
the
back, so
stairs.
we're gonna go down
Oh,
the
right,
stairs.
there's stairs. I
Yeah.
forgot about the stairs.
Of course, with the statue being in more confined space, it might be easier to heat.
I think it'd be a little
Sure.
too confined.
But it also has two big holes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is
And
a
water.
bed in here for a medium creature.
Pile
Yeah.
on!
You could probably
So-
squeeze another couple on the floor, but
You've been in
it'd be
college
tight. That's
before.
more than that.
The lecture hall would be much more
Double
defendable.
pile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has a proven track record of being safe for somebody.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes.
Also, I kind of feel bad about that guy.
Yes, we
He's
should
been
go back.
eating rats. We should probably give him like good berries or something.
We have.
Yeah, I gave him
Did
some.
we?
He was
Oh, thank God.
very appreciative. Okay, so these dogs have just been created, fully formed, and I think they will guard us. I'm telling the group, I think they will guard us if we set up in the with the fire in the place. So, do we think it's safe to go across this room and up the stairs and go get the wood, and then walk over to the lecture hall? I look at
Yes.
Ramses.
I think so.
All right, let's do it. I get the dogs to walk on
Okay.
either side of me.
Yeah, man. We'll guard you. We'll guard you. We're good. We're good at this.
You're good boys. You're very good boys.
I
Here.
told you, says Doug. I told you we were good boys. And so yeah, they escort you.
That's a better name.
You guys grab the wood. It's not hard. You can bring as much as you can carry, which should be plenty. And set yourselves up in the lecture hall. Vilnius is happy to see you return. I heard a commotion. Is the golem defeated?
Cora, as she's readjusting her crown and is trying to smudge away the ligature marks from the lightning bolt. Yes.
She's like
What's-
smoking a little
What's
bit.
wrong? You don't sound happy about it.
There's many other things here besides that one golem.
Hmm. This is true.
I got finger of death. It wasn't
And-
fun.
I got better.
Oh shit. That sucks.
And-
I'm not dead.
And lightning bolt.
That's true.
Yeah, they have an effect.
By who
Okay, yeah, so
did you defeat them?
It was a
Oh, yeah, she's
canine
fucking dead
creature
now.
of some sort. It took the appearance of an older gentleman. But he wasn't quite a gentleman, considering he blasted first and asked questions later.
Wait, who are they? Where did they come from? He says, pointing to Ireena and the dogs.
I believe
Yeah,
it was companion distribution system.
Complicated.
This is Doug and Poochie.
it's complicated,
This
and,
is
and I
Ireena,
don't
she's our
think you
friend.
need to know.
I introduce them to everyone, actually. This is Doug and this is Poochie.
I will go get some wood.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
The wood. You guys got the wood on the way.
Yeah, we went
Oh.
Okay.
we went down to the stairs up there and
Oh,
That was
that
grabbed
that was
wood.
what I understood the plan to be.
Yeah,
Yep.
we went
Yeah,
this
pretty
way.
much.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you
Grabbed the wood.
you pretty much have to walk
I
past
went
it
there.
anyway.
Fallon's gonna start
Yeah.
setting up a fucking like a little fire.
Cora will collect some of the
Oh, fire.
candles as well.
Vilnius is equal parts like sees the fire getting a little bigger than the one that he used to have, and it's making him a little bit nervous. But he appreciates the warmth. He just stands back more than the rest of you.
Hmm.
Remember, he has burns covering a lot of
Yes.
his body. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Is a door barable?
Yes, it
Well-
is.
So block the door, and then
Is-
set a watch. Have the guard dogs help us out.
Oh, we got you.
Is there a place for the smoke to go?
That's what Cora was
He's
trying to
whipping
say
away at
earlier.
pretty part.
Mm,
That's what Cora was trying to say earlier, that we're gonna dive smoke inhalation.
Well, if it's really, really dry wood, it won't smoke too badly.
It will still create a gas that's noxious.
What's the smoke doing in here? Because we know that he had built a fire in
Kind
here
of like
before
me
too.
when I have some of those
Yes, let me
traditional
see.
food.
I could make a
It
survival roll to
wafted
know if it'll
away
be
with
okay.
a large wind.
Should I make a survival roll to see if I think it'll be okay?
No, just let me look at the room here.
Okay.
There's a draft coming in from somewhere.
There are, and the walls are somewhat porous, and the rats are already coming in
Right.
on occasion.
Rats.
Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't explain. Let's go with. I mean, the door, the main door, though barred, is raised above the floor area. Draft comes in the holes in the wall, and it will keep the smoke level. Smoke rises, and it does kind of blow out the main door around the
Okay.
edges. So
Sounds
as
good.
long as you keep down below the upper raised area, you should be fine.
Yeah, if we go all down here.
Yep.
All right. In that case, is everybody at full health before I go for any spells this night?
I am.
So we're taking a short rest. Is that the intention here then?
No. Can we take a long rest? I've got like one
Yeah, I've only got one spell slot left,
1/4,
too.
1/3.
I don't think enough time has passed to take a long rest yet.
It
Right?
took us a
Unless we
day
just
to
wait.
So-
travel here. Because
No,
we walked for part
it
of the
was
way, remember?
afternoon, relatively recently. So you're right. Although you could just hang out longer.
Yeah.
Like it depends. You can't go to sleep right now, but you could hang out a bit and make the rest work.
Oh, yeah, we can catch up with Ireena. A
Yeah,
day and a half
I've-
it's been of fucking apparently. Feels a
Yeah,
lot
how's
longer.
How are things in the spirit world?
Tell her all about the
We
broth.
talked. It was interesting.
Was there anyone else there?
No, this
Just
was
you two?
just us.
Did he mention any other useful things about Strahd?
Hey, alas, he did not. No.
They never do.
I mean, the book was pretty useful.
Mm,
He also died before he became what he truly was.
fair.
Yeah, but if he's been living as a spirit in a pond, I feel like you should have picked some stuff up.
Yeah, he didn't live in the pond. We weren't in the pond the whole time.
No,
We
weird.
it was just a portal to wherever that was.
Is he able to create those portals anywhere? Or does it take a certain amount of energy that he cannot expend any longer?
I don't know. I didn't get the impression he thought we'd see each other again.
How do you read between the lines on that one?
Well, he said goodbye.
With the sense that he would be no longer?
I'm not.
I don't know. Guess it didn't matter that much. Didn't ask. Dope.
I see it is porous.
Yeah. Ah, it's getting worse.
Yeah. So what do we know now?
Shabaka wants to cast Detect Magic to see about the stuff we found.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
that makes sense.
You want to do that before the long rest, I presume.
Well, I can
I
ritual
think
cast, so
it's
I won't use up a
ritual.
slot.
Right, okay. Yes, the robe is magical. The glasses are not. The wand is. Was there
Oh,
anything
the
else
glasses are
in
just
play?
cute.
The stuff that we got from before at all? Any of that? Trying to think of. Let me look at the items I wrote down.
The diary isn't, I assume.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chunks of amber that we took from the destroyed golem.
Golem.
Nope.
Let's see, we didn't get
Now that
anything
we have a little
here.
bit of downtime, it seems like perhaps it would be a good point for Sasha to harvest the claws from the rock foot.
Yep.
While these guys are sitting there identifying stuff, he's like, well, I'm going to commune with nature in my own way. And he
That's
Sounds
starts
definitely
good.
one way of putting it.
carving up a rock foot.
Is there a... So, I don't need to attune with the robe, I guess?
No, a robe, anyone can just grab a pocket and extract whatever's in it. There's
Was it-
7 pockets left.
On the one that I pulled out of...
Although you can figure out what's in them by attuning to it, by spending a short rest with it.
Okay, I will do that.
It contains.
Dogs are wild, by the way. It gave us a responsibility.
There's one pocket has a bag of 100 gold pieces in it. One has an iron door. One has a
Cool.
wooden ladder. One has a riding horse. One
What?
has a
A
pit.
horse?
A horse.
A whole
Yep.
ass horse. Oh, thank you.
The next one has a
Yeah.
rowboat.
So we don't
And
want
the
to pull this
7th one,
up at the top of the mountain.
the 7th one actually does have a scroll of moonbeam. I'll tell you what it is before, so you don't have to
Oh.
draw it.
So
Really
we have a
weird
horse,
mixture.
a ladder, a door, a bag of gold pieces, a scroll, and
A boat.
a boat.
Rowboat,
We're missing one.
Wait, hold on. A
You said there was 8 pockets.
wooden ladder, a pit.
Oh, a
pit.
pit. A pit.
A pit?
Yeah, you can literally throw a pit on the ground and there's a pit.
Let's push
Yeah.
Strahd
I mean,
in the
that's
pit
fun.
Let's put
and
Strahd in
laugh.
the pit.
We need someone to be able to cast like summon water. We make the pit. We make him have his own pond.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the pit down. Fill it with water.
Fill it with
Bless
water.
the water. Put him in the pond. Hot jacuzzi just for Strahd. Perfect temperature.
Loving it.
Easy burn.
Love it.
Yeah, hopefully that'll keep him distracted.
Yeah.
Put a rubber ducky in there.
Make it
I'm
all
gonna
holy
trap
water.
him in social niceties. We're gonna
it
go to
holy
a
water.
jacuzzi.
Add some carrots, some onions,
Strahd
celery.
soup.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. It's
Yeah.
weird that it's like 2 p.m. We're all just like, okay, we're tired.
2 a.m.
We
in
could
the,
continue.
in the game.
I know we could continue. The only worry I have is the things don't seem to be getting easier as we go.
I think we need to rest. Someplace warm.
Ooh, there you go.
We either add heat to one of these rooms here, or we go someplace where there is heat.
This one seems to be
We
set
already
up.
have heat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
So it's
This
no
one is
longer
working.
negative 30. It's more like a nice warm negative 20.
Exactly.
So
Mhm.
Cora
Well,
will
near
try
the
to
fire, it's
identify the wand then.
Okay. It is a wand of secrets.
What is a wand of secrets?
It's secret.
Yeah, one of
Ooh,
secrets
I like it.
is X2. One of secrets.
Oh,
This
cool.
one has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the one pulses at points at the one nearest to you.
Oh, so this would work for trying to find Strahd's house.
Mm.
Yep,
Mm.
the one regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Oh,
Ooh.
Anyone can use
yes.
that?
I think I'm gonna pass this to Sasha.
Mm.
Yeah.
It does not say it requires attunement.
All right,
I
so
just figure that he
Mhm.
might benefit most from it as he's more inquisitive for one, he's part rogue, and if
stealthy.
there's ever more stealthy than a lot of us. The only
He
one
just chooses
okay.
not to be.
yeah.
And if it is a trap, maybe he can defuse it.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
One of secrets. Yes, I can add this. It is showing up in my handy dandy inventory.
Cool.
because I get the feeling that Fallon may be really, really much better at like sleight of hand checks, but also given that Fallon is not check first kind of person,
Oh, 100%. You're absolutely right. She's
I'd rather
stupid good at sleight of hand
Sasha.
checks.
Yeah, I
But
would rather
she's
Sasha go,
also
"Hey, there's a trap there," and then Fallon
dumb as
knows to
shit.
disarm it. Then
Balance. I can disarm this as she runs over top.
That's how she
I
disarms
got it.
traps, even though she has the technical skills to actually disarm.
Yeah.
But it's so much faster to set it off.
So much faster to just
Honestly.
set it off. I can outrun it. I'm pretty sure I can outrun it.
If there was a small village with piglets, you could set up lots of traps with little animals.
Okay,
that's
so
horrifying.
the long rest goes according to plan, and nobody gets
All right.
interrupted.
Oh, excellent. I'll take that then.
And rather than
All right.
kick off the next room, I think from here we'll just say where are you guys headed next?
So we're gonna have to leave Ireena in here.
Should we go and get that guy's master stuff real quick so
Yeah.
that we can just get the fuck out of here?
Yeah. So then it
Although
would
he's
be
probably gonna die in the cold outside trying to get it wherever, so that's not great. But
well, we
yes,
basically have to go here then.
this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there will potentially be people that way too, right?
Yep.
That's where
So
we
There are
heard.
gonna be more skulls.
Why is Casimir in the void?
But isn't that really close to the place we were outside,
Yes, it is.
right? So we heard people talking there. There
But
wasn't
that might have been
skulls.
this. No, he's been here for longer. That's true. There might be people that way.
Well, there definitely is because we heard them talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that room or maybe the next room,
One of
but
these two.
But in that direction,
Mhm.
yes.
Well, hopefully they won't want to stab us.
yeah, that'd be nice.
Unfortunately, it seems like they usually
Yeah,
do.
the odds are.
The odds
Rolls
are
Based
they
on
would
just-
actually like to stab us. Yes.
just based on our past encounters.
Thinking stabbing.
I'm thinking stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
How about a little stabbing?
Well, we shall
So
see.
interesting.
We'll go in then. I'm assuming next time with some
Next time.
with some casual. We might get stabbed energy.
That's how Fallon enters every room.
So officially, we'll call it here.
Including a bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And take it up next time, entering the room with the people we heard from the outside. EP
Fallon,
heard.
do you cast aid again? Just seen ask.
Oh, yeah. As soon as it's
Okay.
the next
Asking
day,
for friends.
Asking for friends.
Yes.
before we
Hold
go,
on, let me actually take my long rest. I did.
Jess, could you type the list of things that are in the robe,
I got it. Right here.
or put it in the chat?
There's a
My
specific
two
name for that
spell
robe,
slots.
isn't
Everybody
there?
has 5
Robe
hit
of useful
points
items.
above
Yeah.
maximum.
There you go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
just look at robe use that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the pit, right?
Yep.
The pit.
Yeah.
And the dogs.
Yeah,
The dogs
that's
are
right.
already out
And the
though.
dog.
They don't get to go back into the robe.
Yeah.
That means
Poor
we're just
things.
stuck with them.
Yep.
I guess we leave them with Ireena and this guy.
That's what I'm
No.
thinking.
No, I like doggies.
I think it would be a good warning system.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
they
bringing
need-
them with me.
But they need protection more than
We just
we
have them
do.
die then. You know, we go over there, they're just going to get blasted with fire and die
This is
immediately
also
on
very
impact.
true.
Their flesh and their
Okay.
skin will just singe off. Do you just want your friends to die?
Better them than me.
It's everyone will get hit, Sasha.
Not if they sniff ahead. You know, scouts.
You would like to sacrifice a dog.
I actually,
I'd rather than
I-
my friends.
as much as they're friends, I think the better idea would be to leave Ireena and them.
They only have
Here.
5 hit points. Is that true, Jess?
Yeah, bud.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stats. Yeah, okay. They're not great.
Yeah.
Also, Ireena and this guy whose name Vilnius are incredibly more vulnerable than we are.
Mastiff looks at you and says, "What? We're tough. Take you on," he says.
Oh, why would you do us tell them to guard their Ireena and their friends, I guess. Yes, I would feel guilty having Doggy getting killed for us.
Yeah.
Uchi's like, Doug, chill out, man. Don't not now.
Uchi is the smarter one.
Like a solid, like extra +1 on intelligence that Doug doesn't.
He actually has the same intelligence as Fallon.
Imagine.
-1 in intelligence.
Wow.
Imagine. I mean, if considering Sasha was like, yeah, we're gonna like sacrifice these dogs, another just bombastic side eye from Cora until he was like, okay, let's not do that.
That was great.
Okay, well, thanks
Griminy.
everybody.
Hold on, I have a question
Thank you.
real quick
Oh, yep.
before you go. Are we going to be reaching level 9 before we fight Strahd?
Everyone but you.
Just for asking.
I think that depends on what we do.
But is there a chance to?
There is a chance to, yes.
Okay.
Are you trying to think
Interested
if you're
to know
level up now?
what decision
No,
hinges
I
on that
just-
fact.
Not.
Are we 2 mastiffs being killed away from level 9?
Wow, what is this, AD&D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for the 30 XP
Yep.
or whatever it is.
I'm like 7 XP short. I'm just gonna go kill some rats and then
Hey, a lot of rats around here.
yep.
I feel like that's a reference to something.
That's just reference to like early editions of D&D that were like overly optimized for experience points and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
and you get,
Overly
you get-
optimized for rat murdering.
you get XP for
Heck
killing
yeah.
things.
And for getting
pretty
gold.
much anything.
And
yeah.
getting
Yeah,
gold,
you get gold, you get
Really?
experience.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it really discourages people from playing support roles.
Roleplay as well.
Yeah.
That too, but
And solving things peacefully. It's like Pokemon back in the original games where you could only get XP from fighting and defeating rather than just, you know,
I do
capturing.
Gathering.
Hey, I play
There's a
Pokemon.
fun side of it too. It's just a totally different game. It's like it's like a combat game. You run around and you try and stay alive and kill things for experience and level up. And it's like Diablo, right? Nobody
Yeah.
plays Diablo for the story. It's a I'm gonna grind for better gear and better stats.
Have you played Diablo 4?
Oh, I'm sure the
Actually,
story's great. It's I mean
The
everything Blizzard
story
does
was
has
good.
Yeah.
But once you've done
then-
this story, it's all about the grind.
Yeah, exactly.
Get on that grind.
Get on that grind.
I'm gonna grind my head into a pillow so I can go to sleep.
Yeah, sounds good. Cool.
All
Cool.
right,
Okay.
good enough.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, good game.
Talk to you later.
Nice.
See you all next week.
Bye.
Next week and
I'm
next
just
Bat
gonna
channel.
be here. Just gonna be
Bet.
here.
You gonna be here
I'm gonna be here. Absolutely, I'm staying here the entire time
the
until
whole
next week.
time?
The whole
Just
time.
can't wait. You just can't wait
Yeah,
till the next
I just
episode.
can't wait.
Stay online.
Stay
Absolutely.
online
I'm
all
staying
the
here.
time.
I am staying here until next week. Yep. I'm gonna Karen my way to the surface.
Whoa.
Bring me your manager. Bring me the DM.
Bring,
On that
bring me
note,
the DM.
I need the answer.
now.
He's back. He's back.
twilight mist through the cemetery ground. From dirt drenched in evil, appear without a sound. A dark sky lies ahead us on black wings of the night. Forever to walk in darkness, never to see the light. The thunder in the distance is a sign you'll have to learn. The stars they fade as evil takes its turn. The vampire returns. We come to seek you out as the city goes to sleep. The hunger that burns so fiercely is calmed by the lives we reap. To the sound of the midnight chime, you'll see us return. Nothing's gonna stop us when the bloodlust starts to burn. The ice-cold wind that grips your heart is a sign you'll have to learn. The stars they fade as evil takes its turn. The vampire returns. Of the bat's wings is a sign you'll have to learn. The stars they fade as evil takes its turn. The vampire returns.